On me? Okay. Welcome back to the Strip Club. I'm very excited about our first guest tonight, and he's an old friend of mine, and I'm happy to see the success that he's gotten. He's the inventor of Mr. Boop. Mr. Boop himself, Alec Robbins. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. For those of you who have not read it, which I'm sure you're out there, Mr. Boop is about me being married to Betty Boop.
Here at the Strip Club, we love to celebrate artists that are, pushing the comic industry, the comic field into new boundaries.
That's what I feel like I'm doing. Thank you for saying that. When I make Mr. Boop, I'm pushing comics into a realm that it's never been before. Mm-hmm. I'm writing about being married to Betty Boop, and what other comic out there is doing that?
You are married to Betty Boop,
yes,
right?
In real life, yeah. She's
amazing.
My wife. I could not be luckier.
Congratulations. Give it up for the guy, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
No, thank Betty for seeing whatever she sees in me.
God broke the mold.
She sure as hell did. God's a woman, and she's my wife. It's one thing to get married. It's another thing to get married to Betty Boop.
And writers write what they know.
That's the biggest thing. I mean, have you ever read Garfield?
Yeah, I've dabbled a little bit.
Oh, Garfield is phenomenal, but there's something very interesting about that comic, and that is Jim Davis did not base that on any sort of reality. He invented the idea of a cat that hates Mondays and likes lasagna. He came up with all that.
And it shows.
It shows. That cheapens the final product. For me, this is all real. You're getting a reality filtered through the newspaper strip pages.
We don't like to disparage other comics.
No, but comics that aren't about being married to Betty Boop, they don't have value to me.
Yeah, you're in another stratosphere, my friend.
I agree.
You might find this interesting, but I actually had Jim Davis on my show a few weeks ago.
I drew 1,000 comic strips about a cat eating lasagna and none about fucking Betty Boop. Oh, how capricious time is.
Would you like me to walk you through
I would be honored.
A typical strip? Panel 1, I'm over there and I'm thinking, my wife Betty Boop is so hot. Now, in panel 2, this is sort of what I was imagining Betty to be thinking at the time. And of course I was right, because she does love me. Panel 4, this actually happened. I said, in my brain, I've got to tell the guys at work about this. So I just threw that on there.
Where do you work?
At a Subway.
All right.
With Bugs Bunny. Take it up one more time, I don't want to break. Now, on the page it says it's written by Alec Robbins, and that is just a pseudonym. My real name, my real legal name, is Alec Boop.
Whoa, So you took her last name.
Of course I took her last name, it's Betty Boop.
A gentleman and a progressive.
Now when you read the comic and you see Betty Boop and she is hot as can be, that's because she actually is in real life. Now do you mind if I jack off real fast? Sorry, thinking about Betty gets me going, you know? Ugh.
That's all right, it's the Strip Club, anything goes.
Never mind, I just cummed. It's all done.
That's incredible.
Whew. Betty Boop.
When other people jack off to the sex scenes depicted between you and your wife,
they shouldn't be.
So you don't condone that?
Nobody else should be jacking off to the sex scenes I include in Mr. Boop. That's my wife, that's me, that's my life. You should not be getting any sort of arousal from that. That's not allowed.
Well, thank you so much for coming out tonight, Alec. And next time, bring Mrs. Boop.
I will not bring Betty anywhere near you, but I was happy to be here.
We'll be right back.
I wish Garfield was about me fucking Betty Boop. Like Dennis Miller.